questioning will resume. Senator Graham.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, Judge. Thank you.
Sorry. Good morning, Senator.
Good morning. I want to comment on the last exchange. And Judge, this is not of your making, so it's really not about you, but Representative Green, who's a fine man, came up and said he thought the exchange between you and Senator Leahy at the end about the arc of time and how far we've come as a nation was powerful. I agree. It was powerful. And I guess here's my point I'm trying to make to the American people, to my Democratic colleagues. I wish you had that same attitude when an African-American conservative is appointed to high office in the judiciary. So what happened with Janice Rogers Brown? In 2003, she was an African-American nominee for the D.C. District Court, 54 years old, a little bit older than you, but pretty close. She was a daughter and granddaughter of sharecroppers, a childhood in Alabama under Jim Crow. She was a single mother, a member of the California Supreme Court. Instead of celebrating how far we've come, my Democratic colleagues filibustered her ascension to the D.C. Circuit Court. Because it's well known on our side that we were very much considering her to be the first African-American woman on the Supreme Court. So rather than this wonderful exchange, which was wonderful, Representative Green, where were you and others when there was a wholesale assault on her nomination? Nowhere to be found. The filibuster was used for 2 years to stop her nomination, and we eventually did the Gang of 14, of which I was a part, so that she could make it through after 2 years of waiting. This is what the current president said when he was in the Senate, Joe Biden, asking about her, Janice Rogers Brown, being on the Supreme Court. I can assure you that would be a very, very, very difficult fight, and she probably would be filibustered. That's what he said about an African-American conservative nominee by President Bush who had served 5 years on the California Supreme Court. We're not going to live in America like that any longer. To my Democratic colleagues, if you're a person of color, a woman supported by liberals, it's pretty easy sailing. But if you're Miguel Estrada, Janice Rogers Brown, Amy Coney Barrett, on and on and on, your life gets turned upside down. You had nothing to do with that. I just make this observation that when you come up to me and talk about how moving the exchange was, I agree. And I just want to remind you there was somebody else of color, a woman of color, that was picked for the D.C. Circuit, one of the highest courts in the land, that did not meet the same fate. And those days should be over.